you have these two images there in this display. And from what I understand, the idea is that in Rome, they are trying to elevate these two to some sort of martyrdom status. They're trying to make as if these individuals are martyred. So anyway, I was looking into this guy. His real name is Francisco de Assisi Araujo. And
sounds Catholic.
It sounds very Catholic. In fact, he was a Catholic, so to speak. And so this Catholic, Francisco de Assisi Araujo, became the chief and started reproducing these ancient pagan rituals. And they call it it was enculturated Christianity. So when you see how he's talking about we're connected with the rocks and we're connected with the waters and we're connected with the mountains and the fields and the forest and blah, 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 all of that really does come back to this syncretism that is being paraded in Rome now. And that's exactly what it is. It's syncretism. Because at the same time that they're pushing for this syncretistic rite of paganism and Christianity, they're also pushing for women's ordination. They're pushing for married priests. So these are all the theological problems. But there is also a socialist element to this. One of the very first things that took place in the Vatican gardens was that these people brought forward to Pope Francis the statue of the Pachamama, calling it Our Lady of the Amazon, which she most certainly is not. And they also gave him a black tukum ring.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, so the black tukum ring represents the fight of liberation theology in South America. It's a ring of unity. It's like they're saying that we are all unified in this fight together. They're looking at a new liturgy. They're looking at a pan-Amazonian liturgy.
Yeah, it's going to be the Novus Novus Ordo, double right. Novus.
And that's the thing. That's the ultimate aim of all of this. And they want to incorporate the shaman practices, the local enculturated Christianity is what they call it. Mm-hmm. Now let's go back to the example of Shiko Shikuru for a second. For us, the earth is our mother. If she is our mother who gives us everything we need, then she must be cared for and preserved. Now, there's a lot wrapped up and packaged in this one little statement. For one thing, as a Catholic, to say that the earth is the mother it's blasphemy. The pagan roots of these two statues have to do with the myths of the indigenous peoples of the area. One of them represents the pregnant moon goddess, and the other represents the pregnant earth goddess. And they wind up generating the universe through self-copulation. If you read into, yes, they did. And this, of course, it's a perversion of, absolutely, thumbs down. But it's a perversion of the virgin birth.
And this, if you look at European and North American ecology and paganism, they also want to go back to the New Age, Wicca, worship of Mother Earth, and they're all about abortion. And abortion is promoted because it helps not pollute the earth.
Right.
It goes hand in hand. So whether paganism is old, whether paganism is new, it's the same thing. It's antichrist.
Yeah, it's antichrist. It's I don't know what else to say about it other than it's an abomination, and it is being spread at the top.
Yeah. Yep. The Pope is allowing it.
He's promoting it.
Yeah. I'm going to take all this filth off the screen. And I'm going to put Our Lady on the screen to get everybody rooted back in what we're all about here. Because Our Lady at Fatima said her immaculate heart will triumph. I don't think that's a maybe. I think it's a promise.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Our Lady will triumph. And her goal is to bring us to Jesus. Do whatever he tells you to do. Her soul magnifies the Lord. So that means when you look at Mary, she's a magnifying glass that helps you see Jesus bigger.
Yep.
And he is the King of creation. He's the King of all nations. And all the gods of the nations, like you said earlier, are devils.
Yep.
Psalm 95:5 in the Dewey Rames. Look it up. All the gods of the Gentiles are devils, but the Lord made the heavens.